So, Rana Habib, where to begin? She burst onto the cobbles as this vivacious, larger-than-life, flirtatious party girl who was a complete man-eater. She flirted with everyone that came in sight. She was quite a confident character who wanted everyone to believe that she knew who she was, and I guess in a way she hid behind the big hair, the makeup, the fur coats. I guess her hair and makeup was more of an armour and a mask to protect who she really was, because she didn't really know who she was at the time, and it wasn't long before she set her sights on Zidane, Alia's little brother. When I first came in, I was very nervous because coming into an established show wasn't something I was ever used to. Every time I did a job, it was always the first day for everyone, like the first day at school. But as soon as I walked into the building, everyone was so down to earth and warm and welcoming, and I know I've said this before, but it is hands down the nicest place I've ever worked. And Sarah, who plays Alia, took me under her wing and showed me the ropes and showed me around. So yeah, it was great, and I think that gave me the confidence to really play around with Rana and discover who she was. When Kate Oates, our old producer, approached me with the storyline and asked me how I felt about Rana the character turning gay, it was the last thing I expected, because obviously she was a man-eater. She flirted with everyone and anyone. She would flirt with a pen if she could, and I thought, okay, this is interesting. And I did say, look, if we do this, we have to play out in real time. We have to play as truthful as possible and show the struggles of the cultural aspect of it, and the identity and the struggle and internal struggle of Rana. That was a huge moment in Rana's life where she just didn't know where to turn, who to turn to, and she was lucky enough to have her brother and Kate there for support, as well as Yasmin. Yasmin's always been the voice of reason in their relationship. Kate had come up with this amazing storyline about them fighting their temptations and their struggles, and it wasn't rosy. They were flawed characters. Rana isn't perfect. She's made a lot of mistakes in her life, and I think that's what attracted viewers to the characters, and they became very familiar with the character because of their flaws. Leaving the show was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, because I absolutely love working here and I love working with Faye. And I think the hardest thing was telling Faye. I felt like I was breaking up with her. I had to pull her aside and go, Faye, I have something to tell you. And she knew that, I wanted to try the thing. So when I told the producer, Ian McLeod, that I wanted to leave, I felt, and I made a clear choice, that the only way Rana could leave Kate was to be killed off. My reasons for that was Kate and Rana had fought so hard to be together. They'd been through thick and thin. They were unbreakable. Their love was pure, and I don't believe that Rana would have just hopped in a cab, had a change of heart, hopped in a cab and left Kate. The only way they could be apart is if the decision was taken out of their hands, and they'd have to be torn apart. That was difficult to film. A lot of my scenes in the factory were on the phone, on my own. So and also with Charlie, who plays Imran, and Faye, who plays Kate, they were outside the factory again on the phone to Rana. So we tried to help each other. So we did actually come in on our days off to read in for each other. So during all the time of the factory, the internal office that we were filming, Faye did read in with me, and it was really special to have her there, actually, because throughout, oh God, I'm getting emotional. Give me a sec. We formed a bond that I know that only Faye will understand, and God, I don't know, I'm getting emotional. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm really going to miss working with her, and I think there was a bond that Faye and I created, and which was based on trust, and just having her there in the factory reassured me that I knew these scenes were going to be special. We were both bawling our eyes out in between takes because we knew it was the last time we'd be working together. So she just made it a lot easier being there. I just wanted to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting Bhavna throughout her journey at Coronation Street, and for supporting me as an actor. I'm really going to miss working here. I'm going to miss everyone so much, especially Faye and Charlie. I love you. just also wanted to say thank you so much to the Kana fandom. Without you guys, this would never have been possible. And thank you to the Naz and Mats Foundation for supporting everyone. Someone said that Kana represents hope for people, and that's what I want to leave with you. Lots of love.